Hey everybody, Jake here, and I am super excited for today's video because today we are going to do an experiment to see if you can profit from grading random vintage Pokemon cards. That's right, random. We are throwing experience, skills, knowledge, data analytics, all that out of the window. These are a complete set of base set holo Pokemon cards that I submitted to PSA without even checking their conditions. I purchased these cards from TCG Player over a year ago, all at moderately played conditions, whatever that means. All 16 holo rares from base set unlimited. The cost for me to purchase all these 16 holo rares was right around $400. The large chunk of the cost was in the Charizard card as well as Blastoise and Venusaur. A lot of the other holos are only around $10 or so, but those three are definitely some of the more expensive ones. So $400 in the raw ungraded cards. Grading these cards cost me roughly $200. So the total cost for these 16 holo rares was $600. $400 raw, $200 grading fees. So let's see if we can make our monies back without checking the condition. That's right, no thought was put into these cards outside of just sending them away. Let's see if we can make $600 back. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Buyee for sponsoring today's video. Buyee is a shopping service that allows you to buy Pokemon cards and other collectibles directly from Japan. They will ship it anywhere in the world. I use Buyee all the time to pick up hidden gems from Yahoo Japan, Mercari Japan, as well as picking up exclusive promotions from the Pokemon Center Japan. You can sign up to Buyee using the link in the description to get yourself 2,000 yen off your very first purchase. 2,000 yen is roughly $18, so it is a very good discount. I purchased myself this 1996 base set Japanese Venusaur straight from Buyee, and I got it for a great deal. You can get cards just like these straight from Japan through Buyee. Now back to the video. Alright, let's see what grades our Pokemon cards got. It really goes to show you what a time period in Pokemon collecting history we had when people were grading just about any Pokemon cards they could get their hands on, just because any card that was graded was totally worth it. Now let's see what we have here. Alright, first card up, we got ourselves the #1 card from the unlimited base set, Alakazam. Remember, I bought this card in moderately played condition from TCG Player. Here we have ourselves a PSA 6 copy. I think that's average. If you buy a moderately played card, you probably get yourself like a PSA 5, PSA 6, something of that sort. And this card is currently valued around, I would say, $30, so nowhere near close to our $600 investment. Let's see if we can get some of our ticket cards, which would be like the Charizard, the Mewtwo, the Blastoise, and the Venusaur. Next card up, oh, we got ourselves the Blastoise. I bought this card from TCG Player in moderately played condition, and this card is currently valued around $60. I think that's still a bump up from when I purchased it, but oof, that is rough. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Next card up. Oh, that is a burn and a half. We got ourselves the Chansey Holo in a PSA 2. Good. Good. This card is currently valued around probably 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Yeah, so the grade did not help this card at all. We probably lost money on that card significantly. Let's keep it up. Hey, we got ourselves the base set Charizard in a PSA 4. Very good to excellent quality. If you were to go on TCG Player today and pick yourself up a base set Charizard in a moderately played condition, you're probably going to get yourself a PSA 4. This card probably valued at $200, so this is going to be the heaviest weighted card from our whole entire grading stack. So not bad, not bad. Let's keep it going. Next card up. If you know the whole entire 16 cards holo rares inside of base set unlimited, then you probably know what the next card is. It is a Clefairy, much better, near mint, PSA 7. That is probably as high as we could probably hope for. Unfortunately, it is a Clefairy. I mean, most people aren't collecting Clefairy. This card is probably only worth $25, even though it is a PSA 7. People just aren't collecting Clefairy. Next card up, we got ourselves the Gyarados in a PSA 7. That is significantly better. A much more attractive card in a PSA 7. That is pretty nice. I'm surprised this card only got a PSA 7. There really isn't any damages to it even. Probably a dent or ding somewhere that brought it down. I mean, I picked this card up for moderately played. This card in a PSA 7 probably worth around 45 bucks. Decent card. Let's keep going. We got a couple more big ticket cards. We got the Venusaur, the Mewtwo, and a couple of other heavy hitters. We got ourselves Hitmonchan in a PSA 7. Not a lot of people are picking up Hitmonchans. PSA 7, probably just another $25 cards. Looks like we might just break even. We might just break even on these. I'm not sure if we can really make our monies back. We got ourselves, of course, the first edition Machamp, because all of the Machamp from base set are first edition. This card in a PSA 6 is probably valued at maybe 35 bucks. Probably 35 bucks. I'm not expecting too much more from our PSA 6 Machamp. Let's keep this going. We got ourselves Magneton in a PSA 5. It looks like most of our cards are coming back in at around a PSA 6 or so, maybe around that level. And that's probably right for moderately played cards on TCG Player. If you are looking at some of the more premium cards like Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, you're going to be very, very ecstatic to get a PSA 7. In most cases, you're going to get yourself a PSA 4 because they're really bumping the grades up, whereas for all of these other cards, they're bumping them down significantly. Next card up, we got ourselves the Mewtwo in a PSA 6. Significantly nicer. This is probably the next big card outside of the Blastoise, the Venusaur, and the Charizard. So fourth on the tier outside of the big trio. Mewtwo is going to be the next one, PSA 6. Pretty solid. I think this is pretty good so far. It looks like we are probably going to reach $600, so we are going to make our monies back. Just shows you how ridiculous Pokemon grading has gone. That pretty much grading any generic card in moderately played condition can bring back some serious value. Nidoking in a PSA 7, so we're starting to see a couple more nicer cards. It seems like for the non-big ticket cards, you can definitely find them in nicer conditions. But yeah, for the big three, the Venusaur, the Blastoise, and the Charizard, you're probably not going to get yourself a PSA 7. You're looking at significantly lower grade. We got ourselves Ninetales in a PSA 5. Ninetales is actually one of my favorite cards from base set. I think it has one of the nicer designs. Pretty darn cool. And then we got ourselves Poliwrath, which also exists inside of XY Evolutions in a PSA 5. Really nice card. I think the only, well, we got a couple of other big tickets. We got Raichu, we got Zapdos, and we got Venusaur left. So there's still some big ticket cards. Next up is the Raichu in a PSA 6. That's not bad. I'm definitely hoping to see a couple of nicer grades on these last two cards, but it looks like I'm thinking we're probably close to passing $600 by now. So that's pretty good. It seems like, yes, you can actually profit from just grading random Pokemon cards, but that just goes to show you how inflated the prices for a lot of graded Pokemon cards have gone, that you can pretty much grade anything that is desirable. Let's not kid ourselves. Don't grade yourself random generic junk slabs, but these are semi-desirable cards. So yeah, PSA 6, not bad. Two more cards to go, and hopefully we've made back at least $600. We got ourselves the Venusaur in a PSA 6. That is very happy. I'm very happy to see that because I was expecting like a PSA 4 or something even worse. A PSA 6 is actually really solid. This card is probably worth around $80, which is one of the better ones. I would love to see this card in a higher condition, but if you were to pick up an ungraded copy right now, I think you'd be happy with a 6. Most people aren't even selling quality copies like that anymore. All right, final card is the Zapdos in a PSA 5. So it looks like on average, we are getting around 5s and 6s, a couple of 7s, nothing higher than a 7. The 7 was the highest grade we got, and the lowest grade we got was a 2. That makes total sense to me. If you did it on a bell curve, we got like 1, 2 cards, a couple of 7s. Right around 5 to 6 is the average grade for a moderately played ungraded card. So we got ourselves the Zapdos in a PSA 5. This card is probably valued around maybe $50. This is just rough estimates on my end. Definitely some of these cards could sell for a little bit less, maybe a little bit more if I find the right buyer. The total value on these 16 holo rare cards are gonna appear right now on the screen. Did we make back our money? I'm actually pretty happy with these grades, considering that I just went into TCG Player, picked up random cards without being able to see them beforehand, and sending these off to be graded without even a second thought on their condition. I'm actually pretty impressed by these grades. It really goes to show you why PSA is currently grading over 200,000 Pokemon cards every single month. 200,000 Pokemon cards, guys. It's insane right now. And it really goes to show, just because a lot of people are grading just about any card. These are semi-desirable cards. I would not say these are top-end cards. These are just generic. If you are a brand new collector, you're probably going to be picking up some of these cards, and you're already seeing an increase in your collection's value just by grading randomly. Now, imagine if you put some serious thought behind it and actually filtering out some of the junk cards and only grading the most desirable and the most profitable cards. You're probably looking at significantly more value. So it really goes to show you what this experiment shows is the inflated value on graded Pokemon cards right now and how crazy the market has been. Thank you so much for watching. This video is honestly a year late because of how long it took for these cards to come back to me, but I'm glad we still got to make this video. If I were to do this video 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I'm sure our profit would have been probably double or even triple what it currently is, but a different time, a different market, hindsight 2020. That is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.